Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates. Before the pass, just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Aldridge. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Here's Bennett. And the Hornets, another three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Aldridge outside. No one near him. Drew with a rebound. Drew's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Poole for three. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Jones. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Launches a three. And the Hornets, another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Drills it from deep. Poole's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Honolulu ball.
Temples checked in for Honolulu. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Aldridge. Looking to end the run. Fires in the triple. Aldridge has got 21 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Snow gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And that one's good. Temple. The Hornets have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Poole from long range. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's the break. Powell for three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Really good composure there to drain the shot through contact. Now he's got a chance for a 4-point play.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Udoh. They need this. No good off the glass.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Fires for three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And it's Poole with a rebound. Poole's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lets a three fly. Buries it from three.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Here's Udoh. Money on the 19-footer. 28 points for him. And here are the Hornets now. Here's Brewer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Inside. Here's Udoh from outside the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Poole's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fires from deep. Good! Another from three.
3 points.
Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Nabbing another steal.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher, and they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
And the layup falls.
They've been unable to get guys back up court.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Here's Udoh. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Offensive rebound. Here's Powell. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Powell's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Nails it from 3.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Here's Brewer. Counted from distance. Brewer's got 11 in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Aldridge. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Poole's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brewer, the pass to Bennett. Over Aldridge. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Ooh, poked away. It's another fast break opportunity for the Hornets. Here we go.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Here's Udoh. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Poole. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Got a hand on it. Pass to Brewer. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Aldridge outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Udoh from deep. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From 18 feet away, Hornets with the rebound. Here's Bennett, cool outside. And another dime for him.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Here's Udoh. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he got the whistle. On the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly, and I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. Here's Drew, outside Carter. Over Jones. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Udoh. Drops in the layup for two. 33 points for him.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
For three, knocks down the triple. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick.
Alexandria.
It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
Pass to Stevens. And here's Jones. He's checked by Carter. Poole left side. The three is up. And the Hornets, another three.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I tell you this, when he's this hot, it's fun to watch.
A minute 37 left in the fourth. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Honolulu, Searman, taking two shots.
The first free throw is good, and Honolulu making a change here. Lawson's checked in. Good on both. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Snow, the pass to Poole. And again!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Udoh. And miss after miss right now. Poole outside. There's the triple. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.